Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That's where bears live. 7 out of 8 TikTok women would agree that they would rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. It is YouTube's #1 show by a bear. Unless that collie dog fella decides to become a bear and takes over. Gosh dang it. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there. Considering the circumstances. The show could have went any number of different ways here. Bear was thinking about it. You know, we kind of have a theme of fun-filled show here. We try not to get too much dragged down into all the stuff that's going on in the country and, you know, around the world and everything. So, people, Bear is right there with you. Right there. Well, not literally, but right there with you, people. Disgusted, outraged, maybe a little bit. So, let's get through this. Let's get through this together. You know, Bear was thinking, you know, you got on multiple different fronts here, but you got either two options. You could either, you know, just quit, go back to the cave, live out your life, be fine, or you can work just that much harder. So we're gonna be looking at option B. Option B here, people. It's not gonna be easy. Not at all. But glad to have everyone here with us here today. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. It is, people, if you don't believe it, it is the 1st of July. I mean, where the heck did it go? I have no idea. None whatsoever. But you know what? What we try to do here every single month, beginning of the new month here, we try to do, that's right, people, it is the National Month of. Yes, indeed, people. If Bear can find it, for crying out loud. There we go. There we are. Goodness. That. Let me get that thing with the thing. One of these days. Professional show. Yada, yada, yada. Yes, Lindy, it is the 1st. The 1st of June. The 1st of June. I choose option D, Rebel for Life. Oh, boy. There is multiple things that Bear could say. Let's just get into the National Day of, people. People, it is National Returning Youth Month. I have no idea what that means. Are they bringing back the youth that they stole? I don't know, people. Are these the youth that are returning to class for summer school because they couldn't quite figure out 2 + 2 or something like that? Hello, Baltimore. I don't know, people. National Portuguese Heritage Month, people. Congratulations to all the Portuguese people. Isn't that like the smallest country in Europe? The old Portugal there. I have no idea what the heck. I guess Portuguese food? I don't know. I guess there's a Portuguese food. I have no idea, people. None whatsoever. Good to see P-Money here. Hello all. I'm driving with my family. Watch out. So I don't know how much typing I'll do. Listening, maybe. I'll get my wife to type. Well, hello, Mrs. P-Money. We all enjoy your company here. I'll enjoy. And if you do have a migraine or headache, it is National Headache Awareness Month, people. This lady, the poor lady. Look at there. She's got migraines and headaches at the same time. A National Caribbean American Heritage Month. Well, you wouldn't have Caribbean American Heritage Month without Portuguese Heritage Month. That whole situation back in the day. Back in the day there. National PTSD Awareness Month. Is this lady in like Iraq or something? What's going on there? National Home Ownership Month, people. You just have 1 month to home own, people. Home own. Portuguese month. Bora Tada Chat. Indeed. Listen, Bear was struck by lightning. He can barely speak English. So, Maybe later this year when we get a little bit more thunderstorms, it could get struck again and be able to speak some Portuguese or, I don't know, ancient Greek, Sumerian. What are those out there? Cantonese? We'll figure it out, people. Let the lightning handle it. Give a bunch of balloons month, people. Except for that guy's just giving one. One balloon. That's not a bunch. Come on, man. How much are you getting paid there at the hospital? I'd be paying him not much. It's like, here, kid, you're dying of cancer. Here's your one balloon. It's, hey, doc, it's a bunch of balloons month. Shut up, Johnny. Take the one balloon and be happy. National Pollinators Month. Where is Bears Month? He's been asking for this forever. I mean, we need pollinators. But they always get in the way of the honey, people. It's always in the way. National DJ Month, people. I love how it was founded by National Day Calendar, who we're reading. So there you go. National, just for 1 month, people, National Safety Month. When July rolls around, we can go back to Safety Third. Safety Third. Men's Health Month. Just for 1 month. African American Music Appreciation Month. Wait, didn't we just have Caribbean? Ah, for crying out loud. National Soul Food Month. Didn't we just have Black History Month, for crying out loud? National Papaya Month, people. Ooh, National Iced Tea. Finally, Bear has his month for iced tea. Relief, it's not a bear month. Don't think that exists. I know, Mark. I know it doesn't. It's... One bear can celebrate National Great Outdoors Month. Not just this month, but every month for beer. Every month. One that bear cannot celebrate, National Dairy Month. Lactose intolerance. A National Country Cooking Month? Wait, hold on. Did we just do soul food? Wait, it's the same thing, isn't it? It literally is the same thing. Okay, maybe one's in the South and maybe one's in the Midwest. One's got collard greens while the other one's got, I don't know, coleslaw, I guess? I don't know, man. It should be all the same, really. Really, people. National Camping Month, people. That's where all the people have been coming from. Gosh dang it. National Candy Month for all those. Should that be in October? Or at the very least, November? National Candy Month. Why they would put National Candy Month alongside National Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Months, Beer has no idea. None whatsoever. It should be National Visit Your Dentist Month as well. Also, time to share Beer's weakness with Timmy McTimerson. Gosh dang it. I tell you. Mrs. P. Money and daughter are very excited for National Iced Tea Month. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Yes, indeed. Lindy says, just missed. May is National Bee, Beer Aware, and Wildlife Stewardship Month. It is? Holy cow. I had no idea. It's not on the list here, Lindy. Bear needs to get a better list. But not for National Adopt a Cat Month. Look at that kitty. Aww. Look at that little guy. Aww. Bear should have had this for his thumbnail. I'm just going to leave it on that for a minute. See if we get any more. See if we get any more viewers that just want to look at cute little pictures of cats. Make sure you adopt your cat this month. Actually, you're really, it's your cat adopts you. It's not the other way around, really. Time to cancel National Bear Month. Not on the list. It doesn't exist. You know what also does not exist? That would be National Accordion Awareness Month, people. I've never seen anybody play an accordion. Never once, man. Turkey Lovers Month. Turkey lovers. Well, that's kind of weird, but everybody's got their little, kinks out there. Who is Bear to judge out here? If you're getting, eating turkey. If you love to eat turkeys. There we go. Turkey Lovers to Eat Month. It's National Rose Month. Congratulations, people. Something called Lugabada Tequila Month. I have no idea, people. None whatsoever. And finally, it is Aquarium Month, people. Aquarium Month. Yes, indeed. Or as Bear likes to call it, fast food. Fast food there. Except for the shark. Gotta be shark aware. I don't know if people know this from the story the other day. We had a watch out for sharks along Cape Cod. Cape Cod. I thought you were going to say you need to have that for lunch. The cat. No. Never eat the poor little kitty. Oh, yeah. I mean, if anything, it's like a little bite-sized snack. But no. Bear wouldn't do that. Not at all. A bear will eat humans, but not kittens. That's true, P-Money. Or Mrs. P-Money. Whoever's typing. P-Money, keep your eyes on the road, sir. Keep your eyes on the road. It's dangerous. It's not safe driving month, but it probably should be. At least in Canada. Bear considers a shark fast food. It's true. Well, if they're in an aquarium, I mean, all you got to do is just kind of reach right on in. You know, just grab your claw down there. And, oh, hey, look, there's a fish. Chomp, chomp, chomp. It's fast food, man. Fast food. I don't have to wait by the river. It's like right there. You know, it's all collected together, people. Bears are quite lazy. You do got to realize that. I mean, we do sleep a lot. Eat, sleep. Every once in a while, do a live show. There you are, people. So, hope you are celebrating all of this month. Get them in while you still can. National Iced Tea Month there. Soul food and country. I have no idea. Man. None whatsoever. Except for the one guy just giving the one balloon. That was it. He's like, here, kid, enjoy. Hey, but it's a bunch of balloons month. Shut up, kid. Take it or leave it. Let's see. I think shark beats bear in the game of Rochambeau. Well, okay. Mrs. P-Money is in control of the phone. Well, there we go. Finally. P-Money is a very conscious driver. Very safe. There we go. Yes, indeed. Let's hope. Let us hope, people. There you go. Portuguese Heritage Month. I have no idea. Is there like a national dish for Portugal? I can't think of anything. Man. But yeah, you wouldn't have a Caribbean American Heritage Month if you didn't have Portuguese Heritage Month. Just think about that, man. Think about that. Yes, indeed. All right. Actually, while you think about that, Bear actually has a little surprise here. Bear's got something here for you people, but you're going to have to wait uno momento, people. Uno momento. So if Bear, let me go grab it. I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, people. All right, let me see if this will probably do the other mic. Let me turn that up. Do the thing with the thing here. Let me test it. Ah, gosh dang it, Beer. Tempting fate. La 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 la. Ah, that sounds great. Sounds freaking terrific, man. Waiting so professional. Come on, man. It'll be worth it. It will be worth it here because I actually got... I can find it here. Package, people. Yes, indeed. Actually got this just a little while ago. So let's pop it open, see what is inside, people. What's inside? I got to turn away for just a second, so I will answer everything when Bear turns back around. All right, here we go. We got a package in here today. You know, Bear, the postman, yada yada. You know the story. You know what's going on there. So let's go ahead, get right on into it. We were actually talking about this the last time. From a Jonathan May Lynn here, people. So he came from northern Alabama. Bear literally could walk over there. So let's see what we got inside here, people. The old trusty knife here. Let's see if we can get into it. You good people here. I don't want to, gosh dang, damage anything. That would be not good. Why they gotta do such weird packaging? God, I don't want to cut. I think I cut a little bit of it. Gosh dang it! Northern Alabama. Figure out how to friggin' package your stuff here. There we are. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tear it in. Tear it in. Tear it in. Tear it out. Here we go. It's a shirt, people. From a John Malin here, people. Let's check it out. Show it for you good people. There we go. There we are. Can we see that? There we go. It is a Godlike t-shirt, people. Godlike. I still haven't gotten the book. But there we go, people. How's that look? Need to find Bear a Wheatstone. Yeah, I know. For crying out loud. Lindy got one of those today. Oh, there you go. Congratulations, Lindy. Congratulations. So looking pretty good there. Nice and quality. Only stabbed it the one time accidentally. But I think it looks pretty good. Let's see where it's made from. Let's see. Next level. I can't quite read that. Next level apparel. Next level apparel. Nice stuff. Let me see if I can get a better view of this. Hold on one second. Come on, man. Here we go. You know, some of you may be asking, Bear, what the heck are you doing with a shirt, man? Don't you have like a fur coat and everything? But yeah, I'll allow it here for John Malin. There we are. He still owes Bear a drink, though. Got it from Narwhal. Let's see. Can I tilt it up just a little bit? There we are. There we go. There we are. Godlike. That's 2 drinks, John Malin. 2. Those drinks. Cutting open packages with a butter knife. It's not a butter knife. This is Bear's trusted knife. Crying out loud. It's sharp enough. It's Victor Lux. That's a classy. That's like the Swiss Army knife. There you go, man. No, it looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. It's not cotton. It's I want to say like what do they call that? Like rayon or something like that. Not bad though. Not bad. Still got the old graveyard shift. So pretty cool. Let's see. I keep getting the shirts in hopes of getting a free beer from Malin if he turns up to a comic convention I'm at. And Lindy doesn't even drink. Bear was wearing his graveyard shift down in Tampa Bay. Of course, John Malin wasn't down there, but I still miss that beer. Got one from Narwhal, though. Narwhal gave Bear a free drink. Thank you, Narwhal. Well, I'm sorry, we can't say. Can't thank Narwhal anymore. He's booted from Comicsgate. Bear feels like he's booted from Comicsgate, for crying out loud. So, anyways, there you are. Nice shirt. Marc says, I'll only do beer on rare occasions. I was, whoa, hey, hold on. Only do beer on rare occasions. Yep, Bear's rare occasion is usually every evening. So there you are. There you are, people. A shirt to behold. So I don't know. Maybe you could wear that when I'm reading the comic. Got the tracking order for it, so I'm not sure if it was for this or if it was for the book. So we shall see. I know he's doing some sketches the past couple of evenings, so maybe part of that, people. We never know. Never know. All right, let me get back to it here. All right, 1 second here, people. All right, there we go. There we go, people. So I hope you enjoyed that. But we've actually got some delicious news of the day, including kind of a continuation, I suppose, from the last two shows that we've been doing. You know, a lot of people are talking. A lot of people are talking about the. Let me get to it here. A lot of people are talking about the Furiosa, and probably are missing the point of what's going on. So kind of want to just make a little mention of that. I think some of your favorite YouTube channels out there that are talking about it, I think are missing some of the point, a little bit of it. Or, you know, they're kind of stuck in the same rut of, you know, 2018, 2019, 2020 of, you know, a girl boss bad situation, and it's just rinse, recycle, repeat through all that sort of stuff. As far as Bears heard, Furiosa is a pretty decent movie. It just fell victim to a couple issues we'll talk about here in just a second. But let me get it update here for this weekend, which, by the way, you may be asking, hey, why are they comparing the Garfield and Furiosa movie again? Didn't they do that the last week? Yeah, that's true. But there's hardly going to be any movies being released this year. So usually you have, you know, your movie comes out. If it does really well, it's going to stay in the theaters for a couple weeks. If it does okay or even bad, usually it's out of there pretty quickly and on to streaming. This one, they don't got no movies coming out the next week. So we're back here again with the same two movies. Let's talk about that just a little bit. After a poor, by the way, deadline, and it doesn't say who. After a poor Memorial Day weekend, we have a poor post-holiday period, with all titles grossing an estimated $68 million, people. All everything in the theaters, $68 million. Down 66% from a year ago. Now, they're comparing it up against Spider-Man. I don't know if you'd be able to compare Mad Max and Spider-Man. Two different IPs, two different fan bases. One is way more popular than the other, so it's kind of a bad combination there. But that grossed the entire thing that weekend $205 million compared to $68 million. So quite a slide there. Garfield is expected to show his teeth against Warner Brothers Furiosa in a second weekend face-off. Between the two, $13 million to $11 million for Furiosa. Garfield took in 3.7 at 4,000 theaters yesterday, while Furiosa made $3 million at slightly under 3,800. They're saying the weekend 2 is great for Garfield, 45% off, which again isn't terrible. Now, there's nothing to compete against it other than the movies that came out last week, but not bad. Not bad. Furiosa isn't shabby either at 56%. By Sunday, Garfield's running total will stand at $50.5 million, while Furiosa be at 50.4. So neck and neck. Neck and neck. If In weekend 3 is hoping that matinees push Furiosa out of second. That moving having posted 2,860,000 yesterday. It's 3,000 theaters. So, we're going down in the number of theaters there. And finally, Haiku, the dumpster battle. I apologize, people. I have no idea. None whatsoever. It's apparently a Bollywood movie. So, interesting. And then they got some other stuff from Japan and yada, yada, yada. Kingdom of Planet Apes. Fine. And then it kind of goes down from there. I was trying to see if they had a breakout. I do not see it. Oh, wow. A British period movie starring Daisy Ridley took in $500,000. Which is going to streaming services in 2 weeks. So there you go. I'm not so sure she is opening a movie as well. So we shall see on that one there. Give me 1 second here. Let me. All right, here we go. Here we are. So, anyways, what we were talking about here. Okay, why is Furiosa Mad Max movie not doing that well? There's a bunch of reasons why, and I think a lot of the commentariat is either focusing in on one or two aspects of it, especially if that channel has been talking about that sort of stuff for years, and they kind of latch onto it. Aha, I told you so. It's because they put a woman in the starring role. I don't think any one of them would have sunk the movie. I think a combination of all that stuff coming together held it down. Number one, like we said, hardly any movies coming out this year. Very, very few as compared to previous years. And you saw how it was down as well. Let's see. Donald Trump made more this week being a law-challenged person than these two movies. That's true. That is true. And that might be, a good indicator there as well. Not enough movies are coming out. Number one. Number two, as you saw in where was it? Spider-Man, $205 million. A couple years back, I forget what it was. It was quite a bit. I want to say 160 or something like that was Top Gun. So you got a number of movies that come out that are big event tentpole type pictures that you either want Memorial Day weekend, 4th of July, one of the big major holidays, or a 4-day weekend, or 3-day weekend, I should say, situation there. So what we had was we had Garfield, yay, or Furiosa, I think a lot of people, number one, saw the marketing of it and have been burned in the past with female-led action films that usually star men. We can go down the list of all that sort of stuff, but they've been burned in the past for all of that sort of stuff, number one. Number two, I don't think the marketing on the film was that great to begin with. We were talking a little bit in the past with the Anna Taylor-Joy. Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't see it on here. Anyways, the lady that starred in the film probably is not that high enough of a tier actress to be able to open a movie like that. So even if you had the headwinds from the other stuff, if you had somebody like, I don't know, like a Charlize Theron open it, might have done a little bit better. That didn't happen. You've got another, and of course, ticket prices out there as well. 20, 30, 40 bucks to go to the theater to go see a movie that you might be iffy on. It's not like years ago where, hey, we'll take a chance on this movie. It's only $8 or $9 at the theater. It's 2 hours. We get some time to kill. That's fine. Not anymore. It's quite a lot to go to the theater now. And if you look back previously to what's been going on this year, we've had, let's see, If, you've had Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, you've had The Fall Guy, a movie version of a TV show that came out, 40 or 50 years ago. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Monkey Man, Godzilla and King Kong. People, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, a Ghostbusters film, barely just made a dent in the box office. Hardly. Kung Fu Panda number 4, Dune Part 2, which should have came out last year, and Madam Web. So let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sequels in that list of 10. Spin-offs, Madam Web. If probably is the only original one in there. Maybe Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And then you had a remake of a TV show from 50 years ago. I think a lot of it is people that are just being burnt out on IP, intellectual properties. Whatever the case may be, I think there's very rare stuff out there that's going to want people to come in and see what's going on. You have a lot of things where, like, what was it? The Planet of the Apes movie. Was it any good? Maybe. Was it better than the one that came before it? Maybe not. Was the one that came before it any better than the second or the third one? Maybe. I don't know. So you've got that decline in quality, and people are just kind of at the point where they say, it's not worth it. It's going to come out on streaming. There's not really anything that I look to see at the theater that looks like it's going to be worth the money anyways. You've got issues in the inner city that you might not want to go out at night. A lot of those combinations, in addition to being, girl boss movie and all that sort of stuff. So I think a lot of that stuff combined together says the movie industry is in trouble. Now, what are they going to do about it? I really think IP is pretty much dead. They haven't, they haven't lowered the corpse into the ground, but it's dead, Jim. It's dead. So what are they going to do about it? The only other option, in fact, I've got it right here. Let me bring it up. I know we talked about it in the past. Let me find it here. You got something just like crazy original, like the Megaopolis from Francis Ford Coppola. Crazy stuff. You probably might not be the greatest movie in the world, but boy, is it imaginative. It's something different. It might fail at the box office. It probably could. Bear's going to go watch it. I want to go check it out. Looks pretty cool. It could be completely terrible. What we need is 20 or 30 more of these over the next 5 or 6 years. You're going to get a bunch of movies that might be original, that might do okay, or not do that really well at all at the box office. It might do better on streaming. But you're going to have to go through that period where you finally put out good movie after good movie after good movie and build up. You got to build up that trust, people, for people to come back and trust you to go see, to go take a chance on 30, 40, 50 bucks to go to the theater for a couple hours. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because really all we got left is, family fare, like Garfield or If. You've got some superhero stuff, which is on the downslide. I think if DC were smart, they would just do a Superman movie and that's it, and see how it goes. Not try to set up 5, 10... Frankenstein, look at there. Wait a minute, hold on. No. Oh, no, don't do it. For crying out loud. Stop. There we go. Okay, did I stop it? Hold on, people. Interact. Please stop. How did I stop it? I don't know. People. I hope it stopped. There we go. Anyways. Professional show. professional show here, people. Where am I at? There we are. So you're going to have a bunch of stuff out there. So like DC, for example, just come out with a Superman movie and that's it. See where it goes. You want to come out with a Batman movie after that? Okay, fine. But they're trying to connect like 5 different universes together that aren't going to be able to connect. You got James Gunn doing his own thing. You got the Batman fella doing his own thing. You got the Joker doing its own thing. People, I have no idea what they're doing. So just slow down, make smaller movies, make it worthwhile that people want to go see. Not everything's going to be a zeitgeist movie. Go out, check it out. And you're going to have to do that for 5 or 10 years. I don't think Hollywood has it in them, which means that it's all going to go down the tubes. So, do you quit or do you try harder? I guess is the theme of the show here today. Do you quit or try harder? So we shall see. Let me bring that back up. I am neglecting all of that. Error. Marc is laughing at Bear as he should over there. As he should. All right, well, that's the film. That's the film side of things. But TV and streaming, that's going to be doing better, right? That's what's holding everything up here together, right? Also from Deadline and somebody else. TV studio bosses on the death of Peak TV. Hollywood contraction and lamenting loss of shows. Yada, yada, yada. Peak Television was officially declared dead earlier this year when FX boss John Landergraf revealed that the numbers of scripted series on air in 2023 dropped 12% from the previous year. Now, that's before all of the strikes and all that stuff that's going on. We'll see later, they're going to be blaming it on that, but you've already declared it dead. It had nothing to do with the strikes. They're looking for people to blame, really. A collection of television studio bosses gathered in Austin. Just a Mensa meeting out there. To talk about the strain of producing so many shows. 600 in 2022. Kelly Burke, President 20th Century, that's Fox. Nicole Clemens, yada yada. You can read it all there. I'm not going to go through it. We're on the other side of it, says Carrie Burke. I never wanted to celebrate the loss of an opportunity, but I think we all felt the strain of 600 plus television shows in the marketplace and not being able to get the eyeballs. So let's just say that they were 30 minutes apiece. I know some of them were an hour, some of them were 30 minutes, whatever. Let's just say that they're all 30 minutes. You're talking about 300 hours of television content. Ain't nobody got the time for that. I mean, literally, even if you did have the time, you don't have the time for that. There's no way that one single person can be watching 300 hours of television in a year. That's just, you're literally a shut-in at that point. You are the cat lady. You are, what's those TV shows where they go around and, the hoarders. You literally cannot get out of your house. Shows would come and go so quickly, it's tough for the audience. No joke. It's not fair to the creators. Because platforms don't have the marketing dollars for 600 shows. That's true. Or the time. Okay, even if you had all the marketing resources at your disposal for 600 shows, let's just say you're a network and you're responsible for, 100 of those shows. How are you going to advertise that? I mean, that's literally a promo for a different show every time you take a commercial break. I don't see how that's going to work. It feels like a natural and healthy correction. I'm sure it did. All these people did this because they were trying to feed their paymasters up at Wall Street, for that extra quarterly bump. Oh, look how many new subscribers we have. Oh, we've got so many hours of content on our streaming platform. Nobody's watching it, but whatever. It feels like a natural and healthy correction. Why didn't you see that coming? This is why they get paid the big bucks, people. I understand that it's a scary anytime there's a contraction. It can be concerning. But I do look at the bright side. I'm optimistic that we're going to make a lot of amazing television. I'm not. We're just going to have more time to do it and have more resources to support it. In other words, I need to keep my job and give me more money. Yeah. The reason you go into TV as opposed to film is the novelization format. No, it's not. Maybe in the last, 15, 20 years? Yeah, sure, maybe. The reason that you go into TV is because it's cheaper. And you don't have a whole lot of the back end and negotiations and studio interference that you do in the movie side of things. The novelization format's brand new. Glorified freaking soap opera writers at this point. I mean, will they or won't they get together? Oh, we gotta find out. I mean, did Columbo ever, I don't know. Is Columbo gonna get it with, Mrs. Columbo in this episode? We don't know. We don't care. Just go solve the case, Columbo, and come back and, he's got another case. It's not like it's building into serialization or novelization, as they call it. It goes on. In fact, the characters get to grow and take baby step forward and baby step backwards. It's just like a soap opera. Nothing ever freaking changes. To not really be able to do that, where shows were like these little one-offs that didn't break through, I think that it was a challenge to the core tenets of TV in general, she added. I'm smart. I deserve all the money. Also, give me more resources. There's been a notable contraction across Hollywood. What did we say? Following the writers and actors strikes last year, but it had nothing to do with that way back in 2022. It didn't happen. It happened in 2023. So that's where they're blaming there. Anyways, it goes on. I'm not gonna bore all of you. They're lamenting the fact that Freevee's cancellation of Primo, the comedy series from Somebody and Somebody, the show inspired by creators' lives growing up in San Antonio, Texas, was canceled earlier this month. It was so special for those who saw it. And to me, it deserved a second season. And you literally are the head of programming at a freaking network. So it is up to you, but I guess not. And they also highlighted the Disney Plus cancellation of American-Born Chinese. What? Action fantasy series starring Oscar winners Ke Huy Quan and Michelle Yeoh was axed in January. It was well received. It had a premiere at the White House, found an audience internationally, which was really lovely, but it couldn't break through domestically. It is all of your fault, people. All of your fault. Why didn't you watch American-Born Chinese? I mean, look, it was at the White House. It had a premiere there. It was well received. It had an audience internationally. Oh. Yeah, but all that top-down stuff didn't do anything for your show that nobody cared about, starring that lady there that's like, okay, you won an Oscar, but nobody went to go see the movie. Like 50 people went to go see, what was it, Everything All at Once? Everything, something all at once. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised. Trying to get through the clutter. So even TV, people, even TV is having issues out there. They were having issues. And I know, Bear has stunned all of you with his brilliance out here, but we will continue. We'll continue because surely the Utes out there, they know what they're doing. It's all got to be going to video games, people. Video games doing great, right? Right? From bounding into comics, the great Spencer McCooley. Warner Brothers Games launches new women and non-binary leadership in order to upend the gaming industry's male-dominated characterization, people. They never learn. They literally never learn. This sells it right here. That's That's it right there. If you had an image to put up to explain it, there you go. Right there. Oh no, how awful, says Marc. That's true. Let's get into how awful. In a recent announcement that's sure to help the studios rehabilitate its reputation following its recent Suicide Squad killed the Justice League and live service related debacles. Oh God, not another live service. Ay. Terrible. People that have never played a video game in their life. Let's make it a live service game. That'll be great. That'll be free to play. They don't have to pay anything. They just have to pay to play. That'll be great. It'll make us $1 billion. Look at us. We're smart. Warner Brother Games has officially launched a new women and non-binary leadership program with the intended goal of, quote, rehabilitating the, quote, male-dominated image of the overall video game industry. Yeah, shocking. Shocking about that. I mean, you'd think it was a parody. You'd think it would be right down the middle, 50-50. I mean, women love games. Women love games. They play, was it the June's Journey or whatever the hell it is? Keep seeing that commercial all the Angry Birds and all that sort of stuff. There you go. Oh, crying John Cena. By the way, James Gunn, fingerprints all over this, man. Fingerprints all over it. He's making a pass at her? I'm not sure. Not sure you know what you're doing there. Revealed to the public courtesy of built-in contributor Birgit Hogan. Pardon me. On May 22nd, following the conclusion of its inaugural 6-month run, the leadership program engaged 25 women and non-binary leaders from across Warner Brother Games' 11 people, global studios and global publishing and central teams. I challenge you to find 25 non-binary people working at Warner Brothers Games at all. I dare you. Put them up. Put them up on the list. Let's see. I doubt it. With the goal of cultivating career development opportunities for underrepresented individuals. At this point, are underrepresented people really underrepresented? I mean, aren't you all represented at this point? Seriously? Come on, man. Within the gaming sector, elevating diverse voices to leadership roles and shaping a more inclusive future for the industry. Gotta get those microtransactions, says Marc. Yeah, there you go. Buy that DLC. Get those loot crates. Loot crates. These companies didn't learn. No. Didn't they just have a problem with that Sweet Baby consulting firm? Maybe, but this is their own. Here, we'll go through it. Warner Brothers Games, a division of Warner Brothers Discovery, has launched women and non-binary leadership program. Notice how it's all capitalized. To upend the gaming male industry dominated characterization. How is that going for you? Can you point at any spot on the entertainment map, or just generally, where you've had, all these SJWs come in to, quote, upend and, make everything diverse? Where has that succeeded? Anywhere. I can't think of anything. Central to the program's success is its emphasis on community building and self-reflection through a blend of structured workshops and candid conversations. Participants found safe spaces to share your experiences as it's a freaking Mad Libs of freaking wokeness, man. I could just write this out myself. Beyond professional growth, the program sparked personal revelations, leading participants to self-prioritize self-care and embrace opportunities for continuous learning. What the hell does that even mean? And making Harley Quinn not attractive. Not attractive at all there. In discussions with this new leadership program, Hogan reached out to 3. Didn't they bring in like 25 or 30? Just three attendees for its first official event for their thoughts on its offerings and effectiveness. If you're resistant to a program like this, maybe consider it from a position of self-care. A pine Jessica with a wide Dershin, a senior producer for Warner Brothers game upcoming Wonder Woman title. What is this like a mobile game? What kind of Jessica with a Y? This looks bad. This doesn't look good. This does not look good. I'm assuming maybe it's a mobile game. What is this? Like GameCube from '98? What the hell, man? This is not good. That does not look good at all. Because of the people I meet and how the program was organized, I felt it feeling better each day. It was a self-care to learn something new. Even something as simple as finding out I can access LinkedIn Learning through my company's membership helped me grow and find new outlets that are both good for me and help me to feel good. You just said the same thing, and you said me like I, me, I, me. But you people out there, you need to get to it, man. Self-care. I mean, listen, you're talking to the lady that produced this. So, yeah, it does look terrible. I know. Marc says, hey, P-Money, Sweet Baby DI company is based in Canada. I had no idea. Oh, by the way, how are our Oilers doing out there? I hope they're hanging in there, man. They're hanging in there. Likewise, a senior manager of PR and influencer relations. Oh, boy. Ruby Rumjen. Is that your real name? Asserted the value get from the group's shared experiences helps you know that you're not alone. Having that support outside your direct team is so beneficial, she added. Now I have witnessed and experienced it myself. I really do encourage others to seek the same because it's really enhanced my working life at Warner Brothers games. I ended up with so much that I could have imagined when I began. It's not too bad. I heard the Hogwarts Legacy wasn't that bad of a game, so I don't know. I don't think Jessica with a Y was involved with that one. Joining in on her colleagues' praise, Senior Director of Business Development and Licensing, Kelly C. Hill, recalled, I came into games full-time after a career of licensing spaces. Like a realtor? I came after a career in licensing spaces where women were the majority. I already had a sense that was important to me, blah, blah, blah. I honestly, I really don't care. I really don't care. Oh, for crying out loud. Tangent, man. Look. And by the way, where is Mindy Kaling? Isn't she supposed to be like Indian? Tangent, right there. Look at there, man. What the hell? Right into his elbow. Right into his elbow there. That doesn't look... God, that just looks... Thanks a lot, Jessica with a Y. Bang up work there. Bang up work. Mrs. P-Money had to explain it to P-Money. Go Canada. No. He's... Mrs. P-Money... Marc is a troublemaker, so just be aware of that. Be aware of that out there. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. It's all just going to crap, people. Literally all just going to freaking crap. Friggin' crap out there, man. I don't know what to tell you, people. Quit or get stronger. Quit or get stronger, people. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, yes, a lovable troublemaker. That's true. A poop stir out there, as we say. Poop stir. All right. Speaking of getting stronger, people. Getting stronger. From the New York Post and Angela Barbuti. Sly Stallone is auctioning off the Holy Grail of watches as part of a $7.5 million collection. I had no idea Stallone had the Holy Grail. We all thought it was at Area 51, but nope. Sylvester Stallone. Wait, Sly might be late on set. The puns. The puns, people. They get paid by the puns. Sly is auctioning off a pair of his staggering $7.5 million watch collection at Sotheby's starting on June 5th, people. Get your checkbook out right now. The highlight of the lot is Rocky Star's Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, considered the holy grail of the watch community, which could fetch between $2.5 and $5 million. $5 million. Let's check it out. $5 million. I mean, sure. I mean, it's still in the plastic bag. It needs to be a CGC grade, though. We need to at least have that. Needs to have that. Yeah, just the slight $2.5 to $5 million. No biggie there. Let's see. You get a product literature in a large leather portfolio. A book stamped by Sly, a collection book, a travel case, cufflinks, a USB, a sealed setting pin, and a hang tag, further accompanied by an Apple iPod. Well, I'm sold. I'm sold with a leather case, an adapter, and an Apple charger. Well, hey, if it's going for $5 million, you better throw in that charger. And a signed handwritten note. Been pioneer force in horological innovations for 185 years. I learned a new word today. I still have no idea what it means. Look up. The study and measurement of time, people. Horological. I would have figured it would have been something else, but there you go. Blah, blah, blah. 1927, the renowned American financier Henry Graves entrusted him with the monumental task to create the world's most complex pocket watch. Featuring an astounding 24 complications, people. It's worth it, people. It's worth the $5 million that you're going to get for, an alarm, a second time zone, a second time zone, a crown position indicator, people, mood phases. Bear needs that. A date display, a month display, a date repeater, a leap year cycle. Holy moly. No wonder it is the holy grail. Oh, it's got stuff on the back. Look there. Look at there. Marc says, I'd just lose the watch anyways. Yeah, I know. It's one of the most complicated wristwatches in history, says Sotheby's, rather. The rare timepiece is an impressive white gold double-faced wristwatch featuring 20 complications. We talked about all that stuff. Plus, more importantly, a handwritten note from Sly. I enjoy the collecting process like so many others in this passionate community. Who doesn't just see watches as an accessories, but admires them for their history, craftsmanship, and artistry. But most importantly, how they make him feel. Looking at these watches, I feel truly lucky to have owned them. They serve a reminder that hard work pays off. While parting ways with this collection is bittersweet, I cherished that I've owned them with pride and hope they will be appreciated and not lost. Like Marc Anthony says. Give me a drink here. Getting tongue-tied. Other Stallone watches on the auction block, which either have his signature engraved on them or have his name somewhere else on them, including a Nautilus, I believe, to command up to 100,000. Let's check that one out. A stainless steel bracelet with a date, people. It gives you not only the time, but the that's at least worth $100K right there. Holy moly. And you get a signed handwritten note. That's worth it even more. Marking a true inflection point for the stainless steel. Its case exhibited all the fine beveling, brushing, and polishing that, how do you pronounce that? Patek, we'll go with it. is capable of. Drawing inspiration from portholes on a ship. Yeah, I can see it. $250,000 right there. $250,000 at least. Right there. Let's see. And a Automare's Puget's Royal Oak Turbulian. A Turbulian, people. A Turbulian. Let's check that one out. There we go. Look at there. Look at there. That's fancy. That is fancy, Pew. That's at least worth $200K right there. Handwritten note from Sly, $300. $300 at least. In the early 1970s, Automare's Peugeot, like many other Switch watchmakers, faced significant financial challenges due to the emergence of quartz watches from Japan. The Japanese always bombing people. Which triggered what is known as the quartz crisis. Where were you when the quartz crisis was going on, people? With sales plummeting and no clear solution in sight, they realized in 1971 that without a major change, financial collapse was imminent. Upon receiving feedback from the Italian market indicating potential interest in a steel luxury watch, the company management decided it was time for a radical shift, introducing something entirely new, a sporty yet elegant timepiece, unlike anything ever seen before, people. Look at that. Look at there. Holy cow. $300,000 at least. At least, people. If it goes less than $300,000, Bear's going to be disappointed. Very disappointed. And also a submersible 1950, which the actor wore in the 2012 movie The Expendable 2. Man, if it's in The Expendable 2, it's probably going to fetch less than $60K. Probably, let's take a look. There we are. Look at there. Oh, beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is, man. Stallone is widely credited by many to be the reason that, enjoys the popularity it has today. Journey began in 1995 with Monty Shadow. I like that name. Monty Shadow. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to steal that. A prominent figure in both entertainment and fashion circles, makes sense, proposed a marketing strategy aimed at leveraging celebrity endorsements. His close connection with Stallone made him the ideal candidate for this plan. Although initially hesitant to the idea of celebrity endorsements, the watchmaker, facing financial difficulties, saw this as a potential lifeline. Stallone, already a fan, enthusiastically embraced the partnership while shooting Daylight. The collaboration resulted in the creation of 2 new watch models, distinguished by the moniker Sly Tech on the dial. Along with a Stallone signature on the back case prior to finalizing the agreement. The watchmaker also gifted Stallone several reference numbers, which made its cinematic debut in Daylight. There you go. Nobody saw the movie, but all right. The exposure of the silver screen catapulted them into the limelight, marketing its beginning of the ascent, people. Sly. Does it say? Where does it say it? Sly Tech. There it is, right there. There we go. Sly Tech. You know, it's not fancy unless you got Sly Tech on there. Not fancy at all. While many may recognize Stallone as the legendary actor behind characters like Rocky Balboa and John Rambo, or as we like to say, Rocky Rambo, watch enthusiasts know the legendary actor to be a noteworthy, influential, and truly passionate collector. Stallone, who's filming a season 2 of Tulsa King, recently relocated to Florida. That's right, leaving their longtime LA home, so maybe they didn't want to pack all the watches. No, I think they probably sold their house for a loss, so I probably need a little bit extra money. The missus out there might have said, "Hey, Sly, I mean, really, how many watches do we really need? I mean, come on, man. You got the Holy Grail, literally, right there, right in his hands. The Holy Grail. $5 million, people, for a watch. For a watch, people. Ay, can't believe that. Angela Barbuti. I think I already said that there. New York Post. New York Post, people. Finally home and tired, says P-Money. Well, yeah, long day. Long day of driving, I suppose. Long day. Put the kids into bed. Put the kids into bed and go ahead and settle in yourself here for the time here. All right, people. Well, there we are. There we are. We covered quite a bit of bases here, including, here we go, including a shirt from John Maylin. So pretty good. Looking forward to checking out the book. We'll hopefully get that next week or so, and see where we go from there, people. See where we go from there. But anyways, want to thank everybody that showed up here today, including Lindy, P-Money, and the P-Money family. Thank you, Mrs. P-Money out there for keeping us all entertained. Of course, Marc as well. Did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody here. If I did, I apologize. All of our Russian bots and lurkers out there, we appreciate each and every one of you, people. P-Money says, a time to eat some soul food to celebrate country food month as well. There you go. Time to eat some soul food. All right. Well, hopefully you could get soul food up there in Canada. I'm not sure if they do that up there in Canada. We shall see. Sit back, enjoy the hockey game if it's on, and put the kids to bed. There you go, people. We do this every Wednesday and Saturday night. Appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, it's the weekend. It's Saturday. You know, people are driving around doing all sorts of stuff and coming right here to beer, and he does appreciate it oh so very much. But you know what, people? All this talk about soul food, it's making Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. Whatever. And whatever. So until next time, people. Good night.